Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. I actually had to restart it because the enemy's locked up for some reason. Whenever we transfer back to the real world, for some reason they froze up and weren't able to do anything. So yeah, that was a little bit weird, but we're going to go ahead and start going after this guy. We do have our attacker ESP back because I reloaded the game. All of our stuff is like changed locations in our belt as well, so that's a little bit weird. But we're going to try to do as much damage to this guy as quickly as possible. At least that's going to be my goal here. I'm going to go ahead and shoot twice at him as well. I just want him dead as quickly as possible, because he does summon things up, and he does do damage to us as well. 50 IP damage right there. He is going to move up to cover. His little friend's going to come over here and steal a turret, which kind of sucks, but we do have our own little summon as well. So I think we might want to do that, since we now have the ability to summon the guy. So you can go grab stuff for us. Attack IP. And we're going to get into cover here, and we're just going to have a shootout with you. And you should have, yeah, you have the ability to heal. So I'm going to go ahead and go Blaster on you. 75 damage to his face. He is really, really freaking tough. So can we get over to there to flop it over? No, but we can get close. So you're going to run over there. You're going to try to get that auto turret on our side. So he took a little bit of damage. He's going to heal himself and shoot at us, and this guy's going to go wandering off. Probably going to attack us from the side, if I had to guess. No, he didn't. You, however, are going to steal that turret. And then you are going to come down here and probably give us a hand fighting this other guy. So you go there, and we'll get you behind cover over here. That way we have the turrets that are on their side against them. Go ahead and do another erosion on him. There you go. Good shot there. So we've got him down halfway. He's going to want to go after... Oh, he went after you. Interesting. So you're going to be trying to turn those turrets against us, which they have successfully. We have one auto turret left under our control, which is that one right there. So let's see. I think we want to destroy this one. So can we get... Actually, let's do grenades with you. We'll do a grenade launcher there. That still dealt damage to everybody. Do another grenade launcher. Oh, lovely. So you're doing good damage to them. This turret is not our friend here, but it is going to open fire on us. We're going to be flanked by it, which sucks. We should be able to get it under our control relatively quick, though. So I'm going to get in here, get a little bit of cover with that turret. And I'm going to double tap at the drone guy. If I can hit him even once, which I failed. I was going to say, if I could hit him even once, it would be good. Because that would take down his drone as well. But yeah, they did this last time and they got stuck. This guy came up here and got stuck right there. Don't get stuck again. Okay, it didn't get stuck that time. Thank God. Okay, so you are going to keep attacking him. Can you get by him? Yes, you can. So you're going to come down here, you're going to try to steal this one. And we're going to keep fighting this guy. Because he's out in the open now, so that is good for us. We do need to probably keep an eye on our health. We can take a couple more hits. And if we can get another hit on him, yeah, he's going to be... Oh, he is hurting bad. Does he have another heal yet? No, he doesn't. So this guy's going to keep moving around towards us. We should be able to kill you now. Okay, we killed the enemy decker. You grab that turret. You start moving up this way. And we're going to grab these other two turrets. I don't think we can actually unsummon that. Otherwise, I would. But we'll have him go towards turret 3, and we'll go towards turret 1. Okay, so auto turret 4 is going to be ours. There we go. We got control of that one. You probably can't reach that last one, so it's going to be just doing its thing there. So we killed the other hacker. And that's the end of our turn there. So we've got 3 of these turrets under our control, sort of. They're sort of under our control. You, I wish would go after that, but we don't have a... Oh, we do have a line of sight on him. Pop him. There you go. There goes his drone. And we do have line of sight on you, so we're going to go ahead and just shoot at you. Do our best. So we are not in a bad situation here. Let's switch it back to... we can do grenades. There's the grenades again. We can shoot at you, 99% chance of actually landing that, so... Or we could go after you. I think we want to go after you because we have those auto turrets on our side. This one is not. Yeah, just keep grenading it. That grenade launcher's mean. Oh, they really don't like our auto turrets. Are the auto turrets actually going to actually fire, or are they just going to sit there and do their own thing? Oh, neutral turn. There it goes. Oh, so one of them goes? That is sad. So we have all 4 auto turrets. Plots is down, and all 4 turrets are back under my control. Go to town, Chief. We've got you covered. Good job. Yay. So we've got all 4 turrets with us, and we've got a ton of enemies in here. So I'm going to go full auto here. I'm going to go after the Grenadier first. Even though this Enforcer is kind of dangerous, the Grenadier is going to be able to do AoE damage to us. So yeah, that would kind of suck. You're going to go after him. And just keep shooting him. Yeah, he's going to go down really quick. Oh, they... yeah, shoot the turrets. It doesn't do any damage to me if you guys shoot the turrets. Oh, now there's 2 of them shooting. That's weird. Full auto. Are you still not down? Good God, sir. Die. Okay. I guess... the turrets are so weird. I guess they just don't go if they can't see them? But that was a pretty easy little encounter there. Are we supposed to move up? Hasenkamp, go ahead and move there. We have all 4... Oh, there's more of you. Hi. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I shouldn't have moved him up there. That's bad. Oh, but they can all see them. So they can rip into them. That's insane. You get back into cover over here. We're going to actually have our main character move into cover as well. So you're going to run down to there. So we both have full cover next to the turrets, and they're going to have to come after us the hard way. So do we need to go through that door, or do we just need to just keep fighting the waves of enemies that keep coming through said door? Oh, you summoned a fire dude. Cute. Yummy. Yeah, give it 2 AP. It's almost killed that turret. Here comes all the turret fire. Oh, it targeted the wrong one. You need to reload. You can't actually... Oh, wait. Oh, no, you have sniper with that. So I'm going to go ahead and reload this, and then I'm going to go a sniper rifling on the other one with potential crit on the headshot, if we can. Only 18 damage. Damn. We're going to be focusing on you. That's double tap. And then you can reload and shoot them once. Oh, yeah, and that's free reload. I forgot about that. They're going to end up killing this one turret. No! Why? You killed one of our friends. Okay, so you need to go down. Boop. There's your little love gone. And we'll go ahead and snipe you as well. That was a miss. That was not a snipe. And just keep going. Oh, the pistol guy who has like 40% chance to hit, I was able to hit that, but... Oh, blocked. Let's see. Yeah, we'll pop at you again. There you go. That's more like what the sniper rifle's for. Whereas, now he's missing. That's fine. Oh, you're trying to heal. You are trying to recover from this, but you are failing horribly. Let's switch back to this. Full auto. This should kill her. Gunfire dies down and smoke clears. You and Hasenkamp find yourselves staring at one another across the room, stacked with corpses. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take care of Mr. Grinder. Tosses something at you. Reflexively, you snatch it out of the air. The object feels smooth and warm to the touch. It's the plastic box that Hasenkamp pulled out of the safe deposit box. My former employer won't be needing this anymore. I'll give it to your pal Blitz. I'm sure you can find a use for it. Hey, we got stuff. What does it do? Beats me. From the connections on the bottom, it looks like it was made to plug into a cyber deck. Beyond that, it's as dark... I'm as in the dark about the thing as you are. All I know is that Grinder wanted, and this should be enough for the red-haired disaster. Got things to do. I should go get to them. If I hurry, I can have Grinder dead in a dumpster and still get home in time to read the grandkids a story. Never did like the man. I'll give him a chance to scurry away. Let him get his hopes up for a day or two, then I'm going to chuck his ass in the wood chipper. Good luck, Hazencomp. Don't need it, but thanks anyway. You did good, Glitch. You ever get tired of running the shadows, come see me. I could find a place in my organization for a woman like you. I'll keep it in mind. So, we have a friend. Yay. We have auto turret control in here. So, are you really following us? Yeah, you are. Bye, folks. Yeah. So, that wasn't too bad. That was actually kind of easy. No more hacking needed. Ride back to the cruise boss is a lonely one. The train car smells a little better than the one you rode in on. It isn't great, but at least it doesn't leave you gagging. Still, things are looking up. You've helped Blitz pull himself out of hot water. With any luck at all, you'll never have to set foot in the Dragon Keep again. After a long, boring trip, the car rattles to the stop. The doors slide open and you're home. Yay! Game auto-saved. Wonderful. So we have to go give him that, I think? Oh, we got some more karma. Yay! Raise $50,000 to pay Alice. Okay, we'll do that eventually. We're now up to 6 karma, I think. Let's see what you have to say. Okay. Hey, Chief, you're back and we got the box. Sure. Alright, Blitz turns the box over in his hands, a huge grin on his face. Let's plug this puppy in and see what it does. Series of daft motions, Blitz pops the plastic cover on an unused expansion slot on the cyberdeck and slides the mystery box home. Recessed LED in the box goes from red to green. He boots up the deck, starting the code that scrolls across it in the display. The data is hard-coded in this thing is jam-packed with comlink software. It looks like it has protocols for all the major brands, and there's something else too. This thing is like a master key for communication systems. With this box plugged into my deck, I could hack the comlink of just about anyone in the same room as me. Use your imagination, Chief. Just about every security goon on Berlin is wired to a comm system of some kind or another. If I can hijack those comms, then I can cause all sorts of confusion in the ranks on our runs. This is one hell of a toy. I can see why Grinder wanted it. Can't wait to see what you do with it. Okay, so he got a special item. I can start playing without this thing. Was that really an accident? Of course it was, Chief. I was shocked you'd even ask. What'd you think? That I'd purposely stranded you in a bank vault? I mean, what kind of asshole do you... Okay. Sorry, Blitz. I had to ask. It's okay, Chief. Now, is there anything else you know? Talk about something else. How's the Emily thing going? Made some headway. First time in a year. I've got a solid lead. Secured M's old haunts, both Meat Space and Matrix, but what I never thought to do was dig for clues in my own cyber deck. Back then, I couldn't see it. I mean, she was running from me, right? So why would she leave me any breadcrumbs for me to find? Anyway, I did some housekeeping, discovered something. One morning that Emily disappeared, some information vanished from my cyber deck as well. She did a good job covering her tracks, but I can see the sign. She grabbed the file and ran. End of story. What kind of data? Grabbed it on a lark. When me and Emily were goofing around the Matrix, the file was encrypted all to hell. I could never get it open. I only took the damn thing because she told me not to, and she said that security would be too tight and I'd get myself killed. Okay. But I waltzed in there and took it all the same. Where did you take the data from? Which corporation? Oh, no one important. I stole it from Az Technology. Yay! In hindsight, I might not have gotten the best. It might not have been the best ideas. You think? Emily wasn't too impressed either. Our only really big fight over that stupid file. Okay. Time passed. Eventually, we laughed the whole thing off, or at least I thought we did. He forgot all about it until he realized the data had gone. What are you going to do about it? Don't know, Chief. The whole incident has me rethinking a lot of things. What if she took the file to protect the Azzies? What if she is with them? I've got to admit, this has me worried even more torn up than I was before. I don't know what to do, but I'm open to suggestions. Back in the Matrix and find her. Who am I kidding? You're right. I won't be able to stop thinking about it until I found her. Best of luck. Let me know how it turns out. Yay! End conversation. I'm gonna see if we actually have more conversation with our lovely Claude friend up here. I don't think we will, but it's worth looking, because I think we might get a side quest with her. Good to see you. How are things with you? You know what? I'm happy, actually, for the first time in a long time. I have you to thank for that. Any thoughts about that last run? Nothing right now. Explanation for that is coming. I'm not sure that you're going to like it, though. I'm going to push her for it. Yeah, Glory looks troubled more so than you've ever seen her before. Whatever memories she's dredging up must be exceedingly painful. I'm not going to lie, I haven't been looking forward to this, but yeah, it's time. Glitch, look, I'm about to tell you some things about myself that might change your opinion of me. It's entirely possible that you're going to hate me based on what's coming up next. I've accepted that, and if that's what happens, I sincerely believe that I deserve it. So tell me, are you sure you want to keep pushing forward with this? Tell me I'm ready to listen. Yep. Thanks, Glitch. Thanks for being a friend. So, when we left off last time, I had just moved from the streets of Tübingen to the warm, inviting confines of Fairstell. Marta and I were happy there for a little while, and Harrow embraced me as a long-lost daughter. I should probably take a moment to talk more about Harrow. He's going to be an important figure in this story. Is he now? I don't know what his age was. He seemed old enough to be paternal, but young enough to hang with the kids on something like a peer level. But best guess I'd say he was in his mid-20s. He was handsome and well-built, and a neatly trimmed beard and thick brown hair, and there was something else about him, something uncanny. Harrow had this charisma, this raw magnetic attraction that made people latch onto him. Saw it over and over. All it took was a few words and a pat on the shoulder, and Harrow would have a new convert. The other kids at the farm followed him and around like lost puppies. As much as I loved Marta, as much as I thought she loved me, we forgot all about one another when Harrow was around. All that we wanted was to be close to him, to be part of his inner circle, and soon enough we were. For a girl of 17, it was all terribly exciting. Harrow had these rules of living that he would teach us, rules about self-determination and the importance of disobedience. He claimed to have taught classes at the University of Berlin, which he painted as a mix between an earthly paradise and an anarchist playground. Ugh, interesting. He told us how Fairstell would be the focal point of a new movement for the children of the fatherland. He told us that we were special. We ate it up, of course, we were kids. For those of us in the inner sanctum, Harrow would share even more. He had power, the likes of which I had never seen, not my father's drunken fists or my own childish experiments, but genuine, incredible power. He said that it came from the Horned God, an ancient deity that he venerated. He knew about my latent abilities right away, and he offered to teach me. Naturally, I accepted. I've heard of the Horned God. His followers have a poor reputation, especially among women. Any bad reputation that they might have gained is well-deserved, but there is more to it than that, as you'll see. Hang with me, Glitch. Rough water's head, so I became Harrow's apprentice. He taught me to channel magic and summon spirits. He taught me to rituals and pagan traditions, Machiavellian philosophy, and Nietzschean ethics. Above all, he taught me to connect with his Horned God, and through it, I learned power and arrogance. And it was all downhill from there. For the next few years, I lived in Fairstell as Harrow's enforcer and right-hand girl. I was also his sometimes wife and concubine, but that was a distinction that I shared with all the girls in the commune, including my beloved Marta. I came to learn that she'd been his long before she met me, but by that point I didn't care. I'd embraced the rules of living. I was Harrow's creature through and through. I didn't ask questions. I walked the path that was in front of me. Other fun facts about those years: I learned cruelty. I had power now, and my new idol encouraged me to use it. Harrow did the same. Any children who didn't pull their weight were subjected to my tender mercies, as I was anything but tender. I took what I wanted rather than asking for it. I liked it. It was fun. I also came to learn that Harrow's Horned God was not the icon first worshipped by the throwback cults across Germany. It was certainly a god with horns, but it came from altogether different tradition. Care to hazard a guess? Okay. Satan, Lucifer, Old Scratch, and the magically active community we refer to it as the adversary. Whatever you choose to call it is every bit as bad as it sounds. So my idol, the ancient deity that was feeding me my power, was the antithesis of everything that is right and good. And you know what? I didn't care. In our time together, Harrow and I committed more atrocities than I could count. At this point, I was onto all of his tricks. I knew that Fairstell was nothing more than a honey trap carefully designed to lure local children into my master's clutches. I knew that the kids who seemed resistant to Harrow's brainwashing techniques wound up fertilizing the garden. I knew that Harrow's entire manifesto was bullshit. And I knew that through it all, Harrow and the adversary were laughing because I was laughing right there beside them. I don't want to pin the blame for my decisions on anyone but me. That said, I would like to posit that my father's connection to the Cruiseritters might have helped play into my willingness to serve the adversary. In my warped, indoctrinated little brain, I equated the church with evil, so the opposite of that I figured had to be, well, if not good, at least not totally bad. But I was kidding myself, of course. My new deity was very definition of bad. Serving it made me bad, end of story. We all make our own, and when you choose to hurt... Okay. But I can't understand why you made them. That's big of you, Glitch. I genuinely mean that. Okay. Anyway, one day Harrow invited me on a field trip to Stuttgart. Over the years that I was in the Fuerstel, the commune had easily doubled in size. It was thriving all thanks to the efforts of Marta and the girls like her. Harrow would send the girls out to the neighboring cities to lure in the street kids that nobody would miss. He targeted the children because they were easy to indoctrinate and because nothing makes the adversary happier than the corruption of innocence. Oh geez. As we drove out to pick up the new recruits, I was already planning ahead. It was a foregone conclusion that I would pay my father a visit. The irony of a group of cruisers getting immolated by a genuine servant of the actual devil tickled me to no end, so when Harrow stopped by to fill up on diesel, I hopped out of the van and headed out on foot to my parents' place. Oh god. Harrow wasn't overly concerned about my absence. I had long since reached the point where I could assert my autonomy, and he knew that I'd be back. I wound up at my folks' house sometime around noon, and I could hear the adversary whispering in my ear, telling me what to do. I'd long since learned to listen to its voice, and it always rewarded me with extra power when I did its bidding. It told me to knock, so I did. As the door opened, I could feel a torrent of flames welling up in the astral plane around me. It told me to channel them into the doorway, into my father, so I did. But of course, the person who opened the door wasn't my father, it was my mother. As I watched her flesh blacken and melt, as I heard her scream and I broke into hysterics, I heard the adversary laugh. At the moment I realized I was laughing at me. Oh god. Okay. Thanks, we're almost to the end now. Thanks for sticking with me. It was like a lever had been pulled. All at once the bubble popped. I wasn't a powerful servant of the adversary. I was not Harrow's #1 girl. I was a ridiculous little fool who'd willingly tied her soul to the worst thing in existence. Realizing all this was one thing, actually fixing it was something else entirely. I knew that I had to get away from Harrow. That was the first thing to do. So I bit my lip and did my best to ignore the happy babble of the new recruits on the trip back to Fuerstel, and I managed to get through the ride without screaming. Once we were back in the commune, I broke into Harrow's safe, stole all the commune's resources, and ran. I don't know when Harrow realized what I'd done, or whether he even cared. All that I know is that nobody came after me, so I kept running and running until I got to Berlin. Getting past the wall was fairly simple. You know how easy it is to obtain falsified papers. The biggest obstacle that I faced during my flight was the adversary itself. I could run from Harrow, but how do you run from something that's tied to your own soul? I have a feeling that I know. I walked into the office of the first street doc I could find, pointed at all the biggest, bulkiest pieces of cyberware that had on display, and told him to put them into me. He tried to upsell me on better merchandise. I argued that I was asking for was old and inefficient, better suited to be installed in a museum than in a body. He told me that I'd be shredding my essence, and that once it was gone, I'd never be able to get it back. I stuck to my guns. After all, shredding my essence was the whole point. Okay, and the aura of loss about her is palpable. She looks like a woman who's been through hell. That's all for now, Glitch. You've heard a tale, and you know why I am the way I am. Now you know the things I've done and how much I've atoned for. If you still want my company, fine. If I've lost your friendship, I understand that too. But for now, I need to be alone. Dang. Heavy. Ending that episode with some heavy shit. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode on that one. Good God. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and next time I'm gonna see if Eager has anything new to say, but yeah, oh, that's the same one as before. Yeah, I'm not really too interested in Eager, but yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, bye.